Okay. The recording's on. Hey, there's Gwendolyn. Just in time. I'm going to make you a co-host. Welcome, everybody, to our gathering of light number 4 on this Good Friday. Such incredible symbolism going on right now. It's freaking me out. So we have some wonderful light workers here today that are going to be sharing their love and their light with you. A couple will jump on in a minute. Let's see here. We've got Gwendolyn. You can wave. We've got Africa. We've got Cherie. Let's see here. Shirley's not here yet. And I think Tina was planning to be here too, so she's not here yet. She'll get on in just a minute. And then we have all these other wonderful souls of light that are jumping on. There's Shirley. I'm going to make you a co-host, Shirley. Great. Okay, so Shirley's on now. So we're just waiting on possibly Tina, I think. Okay, wonderful. Well, our recording's already going, so I know there's some new people that are jumping on the call today, so we'll do our regular rounds. We will introduce ourselves as light workers, and then it'll give time for some of the other practitioners to jump on. And then we'll do a round of any kind of wisdom or tool that you want to share with the group. And we'll just take turns doing that, and then we'll open up to questions. So for those that are new to Zoom, on the bottom of your menu, you'll see a little bubble that says chat, and you can click on that, and you can either find our names, or if you wanted to send a private question to someone, or you can actually choose everyone. So we're just going to type in welcome. And you can just choose, well, everyone, and then we'll see the question, and then I can pose it to the practitioners. So that's the way that we can interact as well. This is going to be sent out as a recording. It's going to be on YouTube. So I have everyone's video off, and I'd like you to keep your mute button also off, because if you turn it on and you make a noise, the camera's going to go to you, and so you'll be on the video. So if you don't want to be on the video, just make sure you don't open up your mute button. So anyway, but if you do want to, and you're not, shy about that, then you can always ask your question out loud on camera. So I just want to let y'all know you'll have choices here. All right. Wow. An amazing Good Friday to everyone. I'm going to have, let's see here. Well, I'm just going to say, who wants to start first? I'm always starting first. I'll let somebody else go. So who wants to open and introduce themselves? Hey, Teresa.
Hello.
I'm going to mute you right now while the...
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, Gwendolyn.
Hi, I'll go. I hate going first, so I'm trying it. I like going after, taking everyone in. So I'm Gwendolyn Terra. Welcome to everyone who's here today. And I feel my strongest calling is like this sacred embodiment guide. Really, how do we live our spirituality through our humanity has been my life path, and really how do we physically embody it, somatically? How do we do that? And how do we do that with each other? How do we really collectively do this? So I've been working with sacred movement practices for over 20 years. I have led shamanic dance journeys, ecstatic dances. I do something called systemic constellations, all things where we learn to listen and tune in to ourselves and each other. And how do we live this earthness that we are? So I feel like that's my service. The title I gave myself years ago, which I still like, is a mystic muse, because I like the idea of tuning into spirit, but and also being creative in it. Because what really brings me joy is in that earthy connectedness. How do we create together? So I've worked with tools of conscious creation and manifesting. I've played with many elements. I've done astrology since I was 10. So I bring all these pieces together. I love the tarot. I've done embodiment with the tarot. I mean, it's all these kinds of fun things. So today, I love being part of gatherings, and I just want to acknowledge the circle of women that are here sharing today, or people that I've known for a while, some of them decades. And yeah, it's really fun when we gather our magic together, this circle. And then also that's part of the times that we're in. So I was talking with some of them yesterday. There's an excitement that finally we're in this time where we're all recognizing the value of how we do things and create things together. So, and yeah, I'll be sharing some magic with that as when we get to the sharing point. But I just wanted to acknowledge that. Oh, and I'm Gwendolyn Terra. My website's divinemovements.com, and you can find me on Facebook. And I'll put somewhere on my chat my email at some point. So yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Gwendolyn. And this will be a good time for me to share that on Sunday at 5 o'clock Central. We're going to be doing another community constellations like we did last Sunday. We had, I think, over 40 people on that constellation. It was powerful. So I'm looking forward to this Sunday as well. So for everyone, just transmute your time to whatever time zone you're in, but it's 5 o'clock Central. And I'll send out another Zoom link for you to jump on. Gwendolyn, did you want to share more about that?
Yeah, this is such a powerful time. I'm still feeling that constellation. It was really profound. And that's the when we gather together, we get to experience like the living creation kind of act, which this one was particularly like that. And we didn't know it was going to go there, although I had this inkling about it, but I didn't feel like I get to be part of this process. There's like a birthing happening. I just want to acknowledge that as we head through, because that was Palm Sunday and the symbolism just of this week and a lot of prayers at this time, and Good Friday and Easter, this rebirth energy. We're going to be doing it that day. Yes, it's Easter, so hopefully you can gather with family earlier in the day online and then join us. But there's something about really meeting the new and meeting what's here and what feelings are still needing to be felt that constellations help us do together in a way that's really profound. So I'd really love for you to come on Sunday. We will send out more details about that. And I just wanted to, for a moment, to acknowledge I gave birth. It was a different date, but it's next week officially. But I gave birth on Good Friday to my daughter. And so I've always been aware of birthing at this time. It's very much, because I talked about who I am, and a big part of who I am is being a mama. And I just want to acknowledge that too. Like, Good Friday means that the moon is in the positioning that I was in when I gave birth years ago. So, yeah.
Happy birthday to your daughter. Aw, wonderful. Cherie, would you like to introduce yourself?
That was a yes. Now I'm unmuted. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, what amazing times. I'm sure many ups and downs and overwhelm and joy and all of that. And I've been with you all along with the ride. My name's Cherie Mason. I'm a energetic alignment channel. I live in Sedona, Arizona, and I'm from Australia. Sorry, still getting myself here. I work with the energy of truth. My whole life I've been all about the truth. I've never been able to lie. So interestingly enough, I came upon a gift that I was able to channel, and the way I understand it is that I channel the energy of truth, what is true, and I support vibration or frequencies to move back into alignment with the truth. So whether that's for people, places, businesses, on any level, on all levels. So the physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, generational aspects. So anything that you need help with, I can assist you with that. And I'm a creative, very, very creative being. I love creating spaces that support you to be where you want to be energetically. So welcome and thank you. Look forward to shifting some energy today.
I do have to put a plug for her creating spaces. Oh my gosh. This stuff around me, the way she set up all of my office really transformed my life a couple of months ago. She's really good at that. So anyway, at some point, she's going to have to take everybody on a tour of her backyard that she's been working on for the past 2 years. All right, Africa, would you like to share and introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Africa Archield. Gosh, it's so amazing to be here with this group of women. Let me tell you, I feel like Gwendolyn. I've known some of them a shorter period of time, and some it feels like way over a decade. And it feels so just to come together as a group and be able to share and serve with everyone. So thank you, Linda, for getting us all together and keeping it happening every week. I appreciate that. I mainly work with spiritual entrepreneurs, mainly women, and helping them make a deeper impact and higher profits so they can really live out the lifestyle that they need to live to do the kind of work that they do. I've been having, just a really quick thing I want to say is, over the last week and a half-ish, I've done about 20 life path astrology readings. As Linda knows, and so you know, I'm working toward that certification. It has been amazing, the thread I've seen coming through, that the people I've been talking to. There is like this, not even like a tinge of the overall societal stress that's going on right now, but it's been this really like excitement. They feel this awakening. I literally just got off a session with a woman who is like, I'm ready to spiritually reconnect. I know it's there and I've been afraid, but now it's reawakened in me. And I really want to implore you to, if you have a calling, whatever it is, and it's around helping people awaken spiritually, find their spiritual path, anything to do with that, this is your moment. This is we're coming out of preparation time and into doing time. Okay, and that's what I've been seeing as I've been going through all these charts. People who are awakening, people who have awakened already to some degree and they're ready to go deeper. This is the time. This is why I really believe we've been given this pause, so that we can really look inward, work through our shadows, and awaken to that divine connection that we all have. So that's what I call to share right now. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you so much, Africa. Tina, would you like to share?
Well, welcome everyone. Good to see everyone today. My name is Tina Karagulian, and I'm an artist. I create, and I like to create space too, but create opportunities for you to connect to your inner guidance with presence, with yoga, with collage, really creating an opportunity for you to dive deep into your own knowing in this effortless, sinking in, settling in heart way. So, and I've been doing that for many, many years. And the yoga was something that was reawakened in me the last 2 years. And that's a really great way to ground and to amplify and embody a bit more. And so it's just one of many tools that we have out there. But I find that the combination together of heart contemplation, sitting, resting in the heart, creating from that space, and the yoga together has been a very comprehensive way that I have worked with women for many, many years in just, again, holding space for that. So if you have been a creative who has lost your spark, because we're all creative beings, right? We're now at the cusp of creating, right? If you need some jump start to that creativity, I offer collage sessions on Wednesday evenings, and then Sundays, just before the constellation. If you need a good yoga workout, we'll be doing something at 1 p.m. Central. So let me know if you're interested in that. But I think all of it together works very synergistically, you know, everything that we do. But the most important thing is to follow your own inner guidance and what feels really good for you right now. Just do more of it.
Thank you, Tina. I always love all the color behind you. Makes me happy. Let's see here. I think Shirley is on the line too. Shirley, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm happy to. I have done many, many things in my life. A title I gave myself a very long time ago is Heart Listener. And just a context of where I am, I have lived in Austin, Texas for quite a while. That's where I met pretty much all the other light workers on this call, was when I lived in Austin. Now I live in Portugal. So a 6-hour time difference from Austin. The title I gave myself many, many years ago is Heart Listener. And it's one that I feel called to come back to right now, that in this time, people need to have their hearts listened to be able to fully express what's in their hearts. So my focus right now is essentially just listening. And if you would like a little extra guidance for fun, I do oracle card readings. They're easy to do online. And I help people shift beliefs that they're ready to get rid of. So in a time like this, we find that all those patterns that haven't served us so well, all those thoughts that can go round and round in our head that don't serve us, are here. So if you find yourself in that spot and would like to permanently shift the negative thoughts into positive ones, please be in touch with me. I notice one of the things about Portugal is the internet connection comes and goes. So I would like to offer a meditation today, but let me see how stable my internet connection is. And if it keeps coming and going like it has been, perhaps today, what I will do is simply just be present in the background, holding a heart space for all of you and for the other light workers here. Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Shirley. That's a beautiful gift. Okay, so I think all of the light workers that are here today have introduced themselves, except me. So I'll introduce and let everyone know that we are recording. So if you've never used Zoom, at the very bottom, you'll see a little mic and it'll have a red slash through it. You want to keep that red slash. You don't want to click on it because it opens up your camera and your sound, and then you'll be featured on the video. So obviously at the end, when we start opening to questions, if you don't mind being on video publicly, then that's fine. Just know that we're going to be sending this audio out and it's going to be on my YouTube channel as a public offering. So I just want to let everyone know that. You can keep your video off if you want by keeping a slash to the little video icon as well. And so that way, if you want to stay anonymous, so to speak, you can. So I just want to let y'all know that. So most of you know me, but I know I see a lot of new names here of beautiful souls that have joined us today. So I'm so happy people invited you to be part of this Good Friday Gathering of Light. This is the 4th week we've been doing this gathering, and we will continue to do it at least possibly through the end of this month. We'll see how things go. And this is a gift that we are lovingly giving of our light to support all of you out there right now at this time as we're going through this powerful ascension. I live right outside of Austin, Texas. I've been doing this spiritual intuitive channel work for about 10 years now. I love working with women and men, but specifically women, and helping them to realign to their higher truths, opening their spiritual path so that they can really begin to give from that beautiful space of their truth in their heart. And so I help people get unstuck. I help them get clear on whatever is not clear for them. And then, of course, I do all kinds of transmissions. I love gathering people together and offering things like this. It's very fun for me to introduce all kinds of wonderful light players and light workers in the world. It always fascinates me. I am a collector of people and a collector of practitioners. The Aquarian in me just loves to collect unique and unique oddities in people who have very unique gifts that really serve our planet in ways that maybe you had no clue about. So I'm always about the unique and the different, and I completely support that. And so today I'm featuring these particular light workers who are some of our normals who come on almost every Friday. So just put in your calendar Fridays at 1 p.m. Central, because we'll continue to do these gatherings, and I'll continue to send out announcements about these gatherings so that you can receive the gifts and the support and the love and the blessings that you need at this time. So each particular practitioner today is going to give a gift of some sort. It might be a tool, a message. So we're just going to let everybody feel into the group that's here. We're all pretty good about reading the energy of what's present. And so we're going to just feel into that and offer that gift to all of you today. And then we're going to have time to open up for questions. So if you have questions to a particular light worker or a question to the group, you can always type it into the chat and we will read it and do our best to answer those questions. We're also going to share information in the chat about our different offerings, ways that we can personally support you as well. So that if you feel you're really needing some private support and help, we want to be there for you. Or if you know of someone who you feel could really use any of these services or any of the free offerings that we have, we want you to make sure that you share that with people. So I guess I'll start today since I'm talking. Let's start with a grounding. So we're going to get everybody grounded. We're going to get everybody here. I'm going to do a simple grounded meditation that really helps us all to be here. And we'll just see what messages want to come through on this beautiful Good Friday. So for right now, hoping none of you are on driving. So I just want to make sure that I share. I want everyone to be safe. And during some of these meditative practices, etc., your brainwave state might change. So you may not be as alert as you think. So I really want people to be safe. So if you are driving, I ask that you find a place to park and safely listen, or you can always listen to the replay, because I will be sending this out and posting this on my YouTube channel as a replay, as well as the other practitioners if you're on their lists as well. So for right now, I just want everyone to just close your eyes and just take some very slow, conscious, deep breaths. And I want you to really notice your in-breath. So as you breathe in, notice how much can you take in, how much breath can you take in as you inhale. And that tells you a lot about how easily it is for you to receive from the world, receive from life. So the more you can inhale, the deeper you can inhale, the more you can receive of life. So just notice that as you're breathing right now. Notice if you can take a deeper inhale. Notice if you can create more space in your lungs to receive more, so that the blessings that are here for you, so that you can receive them as deeply as possible. So just notice, how deeply can you inhale? How much can you receive of life right now? And just notice that. And then as you exhale, notice how easy it is for you to exhale, and how much can you exhale. That tells you how easily it is for you to let go of things that maybe no longer serve in your life. So as you inhale, you're receiving life. How much can you receive? And then as you exhale, how much can you let go of things in life that don't serve? So I want you to breathe with that conscious awareness. As you inhale, you're receiving the blessings. As you exhale, you're letting go of everything that doesn't serve any longer. As you breathe in, you receive life. As you exhale, you're letting go of all the heavy burdens that you've been carrying for yourself, maybe for your business, your family, financial burdens, health burdens. I want you just to breathe them out. And for right now, let all the worry go. Let the stress go. Let the fear go. And be willing to take a deeper inhale, taking in more life, more light, more joy, more lightness of being as you breathe in. And as you exhale, be more willing to just gently let go without resistance, just letting go of all the things you know right now just really aren't working in your life. Maybe there's patterns or ways of thinking. Maybe you tend to go into negativity or judgment. Maybe you tend to go into stress reactions very easily, or you get overly reactive and emotional, and you're ready to let those things go. So as you exhale, just set the intention for those things you're ready to let go of, that you feel have really not served you anymore. And as you inhale, you're breathing in all the life, the new dreams, the newness of what wants to open in your life, even if you're not quite sure what it is yet. Just breathing that curiosity in, breathing in the unknown, breathing in that excitement of what is to come as you exhale the worry of what has been. So breathing in what is to come, what is now, and exhaling what has been. And so as you continue to breathe in this conscious way, I want you to now bring your awareness down to your feet. And I want you to imagine a beautiful place in nature that you love. And imagine you're barefoot in that beautiful place in nature. And I want you to imagine that you are kind of burying your feet into the earth, into the soil, feeling Mother Earth's coolness on your feet. It feels so wonderful. You can feel how much she loves you. You're feeling your energy get grounded. The body's getting a bit heavier as you're letting nature hold you. So let Mother Nature pull you down through your roots. Imagine those roots growing out the bottom of your feet. And let her pull you down into the earth so you feel very cocooned and loved and cared for. You're out of your mind, you're in the body. So you're letting all the mind energy, whether it's floating above the head or in your head, just let all that energy, imagine it's getting sucked down below the belly button. All your mental energy, I want you to pull it down as like a suction down below the belly button. In fact, you can let it even flow all the way down into the feet, into the earth. Let all that mental energy be pulled and grounded down into the earth right now. No reason to think, nothing to think about right now. Nothing to worry about right now. Nothing to fear right now. Right now, all is well. And in this moment right now, I want you to now begin imagining in your mind's eye a beautiful, still lake. Just a beautiful, pristine, still lake. And you can just visualize it right in your third eye, in your mind's eye. You're standing at the edge of this beautiful, still lake. It is so still, it looks like a mirror. There are no waves, there are no ripples. It's completely still. And I want your mind to really witness this very still lake. It is crystal clear, it is beautiful. You've never experienced such stillness. And you're standing here at the edge of this lake. It starts out quite shallow. You can see it as you gently walk into this lake. It's the perfect temperature. The perfect temperature. And it has this beautiful, amazing warmth and stillness to it that just calms your whole body. So continue to gently walk into this very pristine, safe, beautiful lake. And I want you to walk into the lake up to about your heart, to about the level of the middle of your chest. You're just walking into this very still lake. And in this place right here, I want you to imagine that you're opening your heart energy, and this beautiful clear water starts washing through your heart. It literally flows in through the front of you, and it exits out the back of you. So it's washing the front of the heart, going through the heart, and the beautiful water is expelling out the back of you. So you're just letting your heart energy open, and this beautiful still lake of water, cleansing water, just starts flowing through your heart, washing out the heart, allowing the heart to get clean and clear, releasing out the pain, the hurt, the anger, the betrayal, the judgment, the fear, the terror, whatever it may be. We're just washing out the heart right now, cleansing it with this beautiful still lake of water. And just letting this beautiful water flow gently through your heart, cleansing the heart out. Everything that needs to be cleansed right now, you're just letting this beautiful water flow through the middle of your chest, cleansing out your heart. It feels soft, it feels gentle. Your body starts to relax more as this beautiful clear lake of water just cleanses the heart. And just allow it for just a couple more seconds to keep cleansing until the heart feels shiny, crystalline, and new and warm and open and happy and joyful as it continues to just cleanse. For some of you, you've been holding some very heavy things in your heart. So you just want to let that water just keep washing through the heart. Be willing to let go. Willing to let go. Let this beautiful lake of clear crystalline water wash through your heart, taking away the debris that really no longer serves you, the debris that belongs to other people, places, events of the past. You're just letting this water wash through the heart, softening, cleansing, helping your heart to be more compassionate, helping your heart expand into more love, more forgiveness of self and others, more compassion for yourself and others, less judgment, less pain, just letting that just be washed right now, just letting this beautiful lake keep washing your heart, letting it just flow gently, lovingly, warmly. And as the heart continues to be washed, you're just going to let that automatically keep running. And I now want you to place your hands on your belly button. So either one or both hands on the belly button area, that lower belly area. And in this place right here, I just want you to say out loud, I have nothing to defend. I have nothing to defend. And just let this whole solar plexus area begin to soften. I have nothing to defend. And just keep breathing and keep saying that, I have nothing to defend. We're just letting the solar plexus and the lower chakras just relax. Let your belly relax. I have nothing to defend. And just keep breathing. And now bring your hands up to the heart area. And then I want you to repeat, I have nothing to promote. I have nothing to promote. I have nothing to promote. And just let your heart energy relax. So it's like you're bringing in the energy in the belly back into the body. You're bringing the heart energy back into the body. You have nothing to defend. You have nothing to promote. And just keep breathing, letting that energy be pulled back into the body. Nothing to defend, nothing to promote. And then you can place one hand on the forehead gently or on the top of the head, whichever feels comfortable. And then I want you to repeat, I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to fear. And just keep breathing, letting the mind rest, letting the mind relax. You have nothing to defend, pulling in the solar plexus, lower belly energy. You have nothing to promote, pulling in the heart energy. And you have nothing to fear, pulling all your mind energy back into the core of you. So now I want you to imagine all this energy line up in the center of your body. You have nothing to defend, nothing to promote, nothing to fear. All this energy coming back into your body, into the core of you. I want you to imagine a thin cylinder of light flowing down the center of you right now. All your energies being pulled back into the center of you, grounded into the earth. So all the ways you've been diffuse and you've had little boundary and you've been feeling everybody else's stuff, I want you to pull everything in, all the energy that belongs to you, all pulled back into a nice cylinder of light running down the center of your body. Feeling yourself, your core, who you are, releasing out, letting go of all that energy you've been holding for others, feeling your center point, your groundedness. And I'm asking the beautiful higher beings of light that are here today, gathered on this Good Friday, to just cleanse everyone's aura right now, so that the layers of energy all around you that have gotten filled with the debris of the noise out there in the world right now, we're just going to let all that get cleared off. So we're just doing a group aura clearing right now, just to wash off everything else that's not yours, so that you remain right here in the center of you, in your core, grounded, feeling who you are, your own divine self, feeling your divine light, and letting go of everything you've been carrying for everyone else, just for this moment, giving your system, your aura, your energy, just giving it a rest so that you can just be right here, right now, in this core center. And just keep breathing. I'm going to have this aura cleansing, just going to keep running in the background throughout our call today, continuing to cleanse and clear anything in your aura, in the energy field around you that needs to be cleansed, cleared. And I'm even going to ask that if there's any damage to your aura, that the higher beings of light that are here today, that they begin just repairing anything in your aura that needs repair. So we just know that that energy will be running in the background throughout the call. So you don't have to think about it or worry about it. Just stay right here in the center of you, in your groundedness. And I just want you to say to yourself, all is well. All is well. All is well. On this Good Friday, all is well. I claim that all is well. No matter what's going on out there in your outer life, right here, right now, in the center of you, in the truth of you, all is well. So really feel that, hold that, claim that. Feel your truth right here, right now, in this moment. And then taking a deep breath, holding that centered space within you so that you can receive deeply the rest of the gifts and the blessings that are here for you today as we gather in light on this Good Friday. So allow yourself to smile at your heart. Allow yourself to smile today. It is a Good Friday. It is. Let yourself have that. Let yourself have this Good Friday. Smile. Breathing in and letting any emotion that wants to move for you right now, let it move. As you raise in vibration through this meditation, emotion will want to release. So let the heavier emotions release. Cry if you need to. Allow yourself to just let go and let yourself have this Good Friday. You can smile through the emotions as they're moving through you. It's okay to just let go. Let the emotions flow, whatever they are, and allow this healing, allow this light Allow divine source grace to touch you right now. And know that all is well. Today is a Good Friday, and today you can smile. Taking some slow, deep breaths. Continuing to let the energy flow for you. And gently, slowly, when you are ready, just gently open your eyes. But stay here. Stay with us here. Stay in this space. Eyes open. Letting yourself have this Good Friday. This gathering of light. Just for you. Just for your soul, your heart. Let yourself have this gift and this blessing. Continue breathing. Coming back into the space. Allowing yourself to be here now. And I'm not sure which particular practitioner feels that they're next, but whoever feels that they're next. Okay, Shirley, I'm going to have you begin.
You're just, I want to piggyback on the beautiful space that you have put us in. And from that place, from that really heart-centered place, breathing in our hearts and breathing in the light and the love, breathing out any fear, worry, any darkness, anything we're ready to let go of. I want to share a way to use the Ho'oponopono prayer. This is a prayer that many of you are familiar with. It's very simple. It's, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And a few days ago, I noticed I was being very harsh with myself, very judgmental of myself. I think that might be something that's easy to do in this time. It's easy to think, I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not being my best self. And so I would invite you to take this prayer and to use it toward oneself, toward myself. So that would be, I'm sorry. So just imagine kind of a mirror image. Imagine yourself in front of you, or look in a mirror when you're doing this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I forgot who you are. I'm sorry I forgot myself. I'm sorry I left myself. And then saying to yourself, please forgive me. Forgive me that I forgot. Forgive me that I left. And thank you. Sincerely appreciating that part of you that will remember, that part of you that comes back, that part of you who always knows who you are. And then, I love you. We can say, I love you to other people with great ease sometimes. And it can be challenging to simply look in the mirror, look into our eyes, and say to ourselves, I love you. I love you exactly how you are in this moment. I love all of the messiness of you, all the radiance of you, all the brilliance, all the emotions, everything. I love you. So just whenever you find that you've lost touch with yourself, that in a moment You have forgotten who you are. You've forgotten your essence. You've abandoned yourself in a moment and gone into fear or worry or frustration or rage or upset, all of which are perfectly valid feelings. If you find yourself there and you want to come back, just say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you so much, Shirley. What a beautiful message for us to remember. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm going to let each practitioner tune in and feel as to who's next. Tina?
Thank you, Linda and Shirley, for prepping the heart. We're going to do a heart yoga meditation to continue what we've begun. Very gently, bringing your index and thumb together into a beautiful triangle and placing it. You can bring your elbows out a bit or just relax them in front of your heart. And continuing to breathe deeply. The breath that we began with Linda, just inhaling deeply, belly out, rib cage out in all directions, chest lifts slightly, then exhaling, bringing the chest down, rib cage in all directions, belly button in towards spine. Follow your own deep breathing. And as all that beautiful gentleness that we've given ourselves takes root, now we're amplifying the heart center, the radiance that is you. Maybe a beautiful white or golden light, whatever color wants to come. And just breathe deeply. Allow your grounded radiance to shine, settling in your inner wisdom at the heart. Feeling that light radiating out in all directions, from the front of your heart, from the back of your heart, from the left of your heart and the right of your heart. All directions just sparkling and shining, emanating until you feel completely in your own radiance. Your whole body completely immersed, submerged. Resonating with your own frequency. This is home. This is who you are. Let it come into all the cells of your heart and into all the cells of your body, into all of the bodies, your emotional body, your mental body, physical. And let the guidance come to you gently, easily, like breathing, like the breath that you have. So inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Keep breathing. Let compassion for yourself grow. But whatever new that wants to come, new ways of being, they may initially feel a bit uncomfortable. Breathe into that. And let the joy of what is being birthed in this time, in this resurrection of your heart, bring you immense joy. Joy to be alive now. You've been waiting for this time. It is here in this moment, fully present in this moment, and this moment, and this moment. Deep breathing. And when you're ready, and only if it feels comfortable for you, you may continue this long, deep breathing that we're doing. You can continue to stay where you're at. Or if it feels comfortable for you to raise your hands, interlace them underneath the hair behind your neck, and raise them up. And you're going to do a strong breath. Again, if it feels comfortable for your body, if you don't have any kind of pressure issues for your body, then go ahead and make an O of the mouth and do an inhale and exhale through that O. Magnifying your radiance, releasing anything left that needs to move. Again, do long, deep breathing if that's more comfortable. Inhale deeply. Exhale a whistle sound. Inhale deeply. Exhale a whistle. The last time, inhale. Retain the breath, and if it's available to you to do so, tighten every muscle of your body to spread the energy to every molecule within you. Exhale and relax down, bringing your hands into your lap, resting, palms up. Just stay here for a moment. And allow the breath to relax. You may turn your head and neck if that feels good for you. Now slowly raise up your hands, palms facing out. You're going to create like claws with your hands, and you're just going to go in and out with your fingers like this to balance the polarities in your body. And it's just reminding you it's the little things like breath and small movements that can support you. Keep breathing deeply. This is a breath and heart meditation. We did a shorter version of what we can do for a longer period of time to help connect to our heart radiance. And relax your hands down and just breathe deeply. Good. Stay inward. Stay inward. Let your breath relax. Good. Know that you can create from this heart radiance. Create from just being settled into your connection to yourself. Create with just immense joy and ease.
Thank you so much, Tina. Wow, I felt that energy shift. Thank you so much. All right, I think Africa had said she would like to go next.
Yeah, thank you so much, Linda. Wow, Linda, Tina, Shirley, oh my gosh. I am so grounded. I'm sure everyone else is feeling that as well. As I was meditating on what I want to bring forth today, I got to do an oracle reading for us. And so I'm going to be pulling a few cards and sharing. So it was nice to have that full tune into everyone's energy that Linda and Shirley and Tina gave us. And so it's a few things that I knew that I needed to pull for you guys today to just kind of start to meander through this coming week. I just felt that there was a lot of things coming, and some support would be nice. So the first card I pulled was the Tree of Life, Fertility, Creativity, Destiny, and Magical Blessings. It's card number 1. And that just feels so good because we are getting lots of new ideas. We are rebirthing. I loved how Gwendolyn talked about that earlier, that her daughter came on Good Friday. And there's just something about life that's just teeming right now. Things are changing. It seems like it's so slow because we're in this pause, but they're changing so rapidly. There's stuff going on with us on a DNA, on a cellular level right now that could only happen if our bodies were allowed to process in this time. So I'm excited about that. There's a lot of blessings coming, a lot of creativity when you open up to it. There we go. I couldn't have picked this if I wanted to. Birth. Right, this is how these things work. So we are rebirthing. We're rebirthing individually. You know, I love this card particularly because it is the Phoenix. We're rebirthing and shedding away all the old stuff, working through our shadows. That's what's been going on in this moment. And what's coming out of all of this is that brightness, that vitality, that movement into a new era. That it's time, guys. It's time. And I'm so excited about it. I think I've never been more excited to be alive. I kid you not, I've never been more excited to be alive. And I know that's probably not, I know in this group, you guys understand. Outside of this group, people probably do not understand my absolute glee at being alive in this moment because we're getting to witness something that is incredible. Like I said, rebirthing ourselves, rebirthing as not a nation, but a world. Oh, as a consciousness. Oh gosh, I got a couple of things there. Okay. I had things flying away and not even noticing. All right, so I have 2 things that come up here to kind of give a little bit more clarity. We have the Queen of Swords. And to me, this is not just a mental exercise. This is a deep soul exercise, but it's a communal exercise. And there's a lot of, in the Queen of Swords, a lot of Aquarius energy. And that's where that communal aspect comes into play. That even though, you know, they say, oh, socially distanced, right? We're socially coming together even more so now. We're physically distant, which means that we're meeting each other on a different level. Yes, we're talking via Zoom, but we're really meeting each other on a soul level like we never have before because we don't have that physical closeness with one another. So community is such a huge aspect of this. And the Lovers came up, right? The Lovers associated with Gemini. So to me, that's even more communication going on, deeper communication within communities. Again, it's something about that physicality that I think we all miss. We all want to get together and hug each other and be in circle with one another, to fly across the world and see each other. And in this time, we're called to learn how to reach out more profoundly with our souls, to fly across the world through projection and greet and hold someone, to really sit in circle with our higher selves coming together. That's what I'm seeing. And the raising energy we're doing there here in this group, we're doing at a higher level as well. So this is really beautiful. Got one more card that I want to pull. Sometimes it's nice to have just a phrase that brings you back to the moment. I like sounds and smells, right? That's like my favorite. There's something about music that's just stored in another part of the brain that you can remember everything from a song from when you're like 2 and 3 years old. It's crazy, but it's just stored in a different part of the brain than everything else. But in this moment, we don't have the music. We have something a little different. So it's like a mantra, a phrase to help you get through the week. This is from the Miracles Now deck. So let's see what pops out here. Wow. Okay, that is so interesting. Remember, I said we're moving through our shadows and we're dealing with those things and we're rebirthing. I choose to reinterpret my fears with a more loving perspective. I choose to reinterpret my fears with a more loving perspective. It's beautiful. So thank you so much for letting me share. This is that love, just, there's something about lovingly embracing your fears, right? And really getting to know them instead of pushing them back, instead of trying to disown them, to orphan them. Whereas when we come in and we say, just like Shirley was saying, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me. Oh my gosh. Go with that Ho'oponopono, dealing with those fears, because they're there to teach us something. And at one point, some of them were there to keep us safe. And wow, that was just incredible. Thank you so much. And yes, I will type. I'll type out that last card for you guys. Thank you, Linda.
Wow, thank you, Africa. I recognize some of those decks. Wonderful. I think Gwendolyn is next, and then Cherie will close us out. So Gwendolyn?
Hi. So it's perfect, of course, that I get to follow what Africa just read to us inside of this beautiful container that we've been taken into, right? So we, as Africa was saying, we can love our fears. And right now in this moment with the circle and all of us fully present here, we can take a little bit of time with that, just a few moments. We can do this individually, and as Shirley did, we can, they were talking about, we can presence our fears, but let's just take a moment to be with that together. Like, we have this moment and this circle, and we have some support here that's unique, that's helping us be even more of who we are. And I think there's something about acknowledging that when we fully drop into being all of who we are, tuning into ourselves in all the ways that Linda and Shirley and Tina, we do that. Then when we do that, and then we're together in this communication, this connected field of energy, even if we aren't touching, we're always in this connected field. The earth, she's always communicating that way, and we're here in this circle together. And what's amazing is that when we're here in circle together, we can actually face the things that we won't even do by ourselves. There's a way that we can meet them when there's the physiological experience of support. So even when we're reaching out to each other as we're out in the world, when we can just have at least one other we touch in with, this will help us. This is why we're leaning into each other, because that's the Aquarian Age, is that we're doing it together. And right now, I just invite you to just take another deep breath in. And because I mentioned and we brought them up, our fears, they're here. Like as soon as you speak something, it's in the room, right? And I want to acknowledge that, because I want to acknowledge one fear that's always in the room, and I want to just give it a place in the middle of the circle. So I want to imagine we're in circle, and in the middle of the circle, we're giving death a place in the room. Because we, especially in Western culture, have been encouraged to avoid looking at that instead of giving it a place. And death is here. It's actually always here. It's what makes life precious, because that's here. So just let death be here. We'll just let whatever that is, and it can be many things for many of us, but we're just giving it a place there. So we don't have to pretend like it's not here. Our bodies can relax a little bit. And as Linda did earlier this week, there's a great recording about endings, right? Letting endings. So also seeing in the center endings, just letting all the endings that are here be here. And letting it be personal too. So as you see death and as you see the endings, just letting yourself witness in this circle connected to our hearts, the endings, the death. And then if there's any other fears that need to be witnessed right now, just asking your body, is there some fears or what's needing attention right now when I bring up the word fear? And if you want to type it in the chat, you can. I think there's some messages coming in. Yeah. Yeah. So just seeing it. And we're just giving it a space, like a color. We're letting the circle hold it. It's all part of living and existence in the human body. Yeah. And really in this moment, scarcity, death, yeah, right? That we might hurt other people. That's a fear that comes from me, right? How do we, like we might harm others, you know, violence, we might be sick, right? Just letting all these fears have a place and holding the circle. So still feeling how we're holding the circle and letting all of those things just have a place in the middle. Breathing into your heart and just letting this have a place instead of trying to hold on and navigate this piece, just allowing us all to hold it together because we are stronger together. Yeah. Yeah, not being good enough, having enough, the unknown, and really feeling that the mystery, right? The unknown is really the mystery. That's what the word means. The unknown, the infinite place of creation. That's scary. Fear of being ourselves, fear of how we're meeting people that aren't in alignment. Yeah, letting everyone just have that here. And whatever it is, you're carrying a piece for all of us as the human collective. And we're doing a piece right now at this rebirthing time. And I wanted to acknowledge, we started these circles on the spring equinox, on that Friday of the spring equinox. So we've been building to this. Uncertainty, when is it gonna end? When will we all be able to go back? Is there a going back? What is our relationship with income and money? Right? So we're just letting all of these things actually have a place in the conversation. We're not trying to answer them. We're just allowing. And because Mother Earth is here and the earth and spirit is so much bigger than we are. And as we put our questions in here, fear of not being enough. Yeah, we're letting them have a place, and we're actually, by holding them in this circle and witnessing them, we're also kind of offering them to spirit. And for just a moment, I invite us all to open our palms, fear of losing who we were. Yeah. And just acknowledging that there's truth in these pieces, right? There's truth. There is death. There are people leaving their bodies. There are endings. Our economy will not be the same. We're not going back. We're only in the present. And we're in unknown, which is nice that we're all here together in it and with it, right? And also, what about, do we have permission to enjoy ourselves? Like, is it dangerous to be happy? Right? That was brought in, like really allowing our joy to be here, our creativity to be here. And maybe it's excited. Maybe our fear is that we're actually, like Africa saying, feeling really alive. And we're like, wow, I didn't think if this kind of stuff happened, I would feel so joyful. Right? Yeah, putting it all in the middle. And we're just going to see this giant collage of creation of our fears. And we're going to just see it. It's going to have all these colors, all that's been, all of the story. And just for a moment, I invite us to open our palms. And if you can, uncross your legs. And we're just going to lower our head, and we're going to do a bow. And you can imagine a full bow. And the bow is just to breathe in the life force that's underneath all of this and that's here for us. So just bowing to it, and you're acknowledging all of it, and you're breathing in all of the life force that's inside of this, and breathing out anything that doesn't belong to you, that just is part of all of our humanity. So letting it go into the bigger story, breathing in, really taking it and really feeling it all the way to your pelvis, into your creative center. All of the life force that's here, and breathing out anything that doesn't belong to you, that belongs to the bigger story. Let it go. Let it go. Anything that's complete, and breathing in all of the life force, really taking it, breathing out, and letting all of the emotions that are here be here as like juice, as juju for our living creative energy. This is a composting pile. This is the phoenix rising, right? And feel that one more breath in. As we breathe in, we're also breathing out, and we're adding light to this compost fire, this creation. So breathing in, breathing out, really feeling it from your belly, your potency. Breathing in, as you're taking in life, you're also creating life. Yeah, feeling it activate, feeling it composting, feeling it actually come into its new creation. And as we're doing this, as Linda said, feeling the grace, the light, the grace that is here with us and for all of us, that's bigger than us. So feeling this circle, this creation in the circle, it's the fire, it is also light. It's coming to life. It's reconfiguring in front of us. It's this incredible flame energy. So let that energy be here. Let us be that energy, and let that light that's here really carry us. Let the earth herself hold us. We are in this with all of life. And we are for this, just like birth is designed to happen. Babies create, they come through. We are here, and right now this is happening. There's life here. Really feeling what's happening in your body. Yeah, letting the energy move. We have such a potent circle. Letting the energy move. Yeah. And feeling your body, really feeling your hips and your legs. You can spiral a little bit. Feel yourself here in your body. Feel the back of your body. Wiggle a little bit. Yeah, feel the back of your body, and feeling that divine light right? We honor the Christing energy, feeling the divine light of our sun at this Easter time, feeling that light just washing over all of us as we sit here fully in the earth. And we let this moment be this moment of creation and life force, and let all this life force be here in us, through us, and with each other. Ooh. Yeah, let it keep moving. Bring your awareness into your heart. In your body. Yeah. And really allowing the love you are and the love we are to be here. And just for a moment, let this wave through us, feel like that fire wave through us and wave out across this beautiful earth body. Just giving everything we just moved to all of the beings on this earth. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure Cherie has something to say.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. Wow, that was amazing to have everyone voice what's here so that it can just be loved on and transmuted with just breath and light. So thank you. That was incredible. All right, Cherie.
Hello. You think I have something to say, Gwendolyn? Hi, everyone. So Gwendolyn was mentioning the fire and the light. Here I am. I did an amazing astrology session with Africa a week or so ago, and she confirmed for me that I have so much fire in my chart, like so much fire. So here I am holding that light. So of course, perfectly divine that I'm speaking last. Every piece was being moved as it came to me. So I will be mentioning a few things that was touched upon by everyone else. Yesterday we did a little alignment, let's say, with all the practitioners to prepare us for today, so that we could be in our best alignment for all of you. And what came up was this quite strong collective blockage of the truth. And I noticed it again often before I start to do work with anyone on a group or a personal session, before I actually consciously or physically sit down to do the session, the energy starts moving through me and I start getting information. So as everything's been going on today, I've been shifting this blockage. It was coming through as old systems of fear, old systems of lies, of disempowerment, and lack, so that there's not enough, where in actuality there is so much more than enough that we could not even fathom it. So this lack, this energy of lack, this belief of lack is not truth. And a lot of beliefs that we have been believing, or that is in the system, in the whole societal system for eons, has been starting to shift out. And it's slowly moving and filtering out through each of us in whatever way we are able to maintain that higher vibration, that higher energy of light, of truth. As we all do that, these old lies, these systems of lies, this systemic lie, disempowerment, is starting to fall away. And I just wanted to say here that there is no blame. There's nothing to blame here, and there is no judgment. There is only love. And that all of this is serving us in the most incredible way, I think, more than any of us could even fathom. And like Africa was saying, what an amazing time to be alive. We're all waking up, you know, and if we practice maintaining that light, staying connected, staying home, right? We've been told to stay home. What a blessing. We're being told and given the opportunity to go within, to stay within. And what is within, that's where our power is. That's where freedom is. So if you're willing to remember to see things, to see fear from a different perspective. So, you know, fear's been coming up a lot. So what if you stay present in the face of fear? When any fear comes up, you maintain that presence. You might need to take a few deep breaths. You might need to have a cry. You might need to bash a pillow. You know, whatever it is, let that intensity of energy move through you. That emotion, let it move. Let that emotion, energy, emotion, let that move. Then breathe and come back into your center. Come back into that solar plexus. We've given you many tools over the last few weeks to ground yourself and to come into your center, and we are all here for you if you need a reminder or some tool that we haven't covered. But in the face of that fear, just keep remembering, and that's the word of the day, is to remember to move back into your presence. And fear in the face of presence cannot remain. Because when you are present, you are shining your light. That's all you are. You're pure energy, you're pure light. And fear is not truth. It is not of the light, so it cannot remain. So a beautiful practice for you to do. So like I said, I've been doing some energy work in the background, and I've been clearing out this blockage between the throat chakra, which is our expression, our true expression in life, and the divine, love, truth. So it's like there's been this blockage between our expression, what we're really expressing. So in the past, all these old belief systems that have not come from the divine. They've come from thoughts, from fearful thoughts. Yeah. And like I said, there is no blame. These fearful thoughts have come about out of people trying to protect themselves. So now we are remembering who we are. We are love, we are light, and we are discovering and sharing with each other new ways to feel safe, new ways to feel protected, new ways to know that we are free, because we are free. There is nothing to fear. So I really hold that energy for everyone. And yes, I go through my little ups and downs as well, but predominantly that's where I'm at. I know beyond the fear. There's nothing to fear. Nothing has any power over us unless we give it consent to. So all of us that are on the call, you've given, because you're here, you're showing up, you're willing. And I ask that everyone maintain that truth, maintain that we are expansive, infinite, energetic beings of light, capable of more than we could ever imagine. So it really is a time of celebration, and I'm excited that we're all here to share it. And I would like to finish with something a little bit fun. And as a few of you have said, movement and music is a great thing to get energy shifting, right? So I have this incredible song that I would love to play you all. It's called Remember Who You Are. And you can close your eyes and listen to the words, or get up and do a jig or whatever, but it's the most fun song, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to stop it. And Linda, please text me and let me know if you can hear it. One moment. I'm so tech savvy. Here we go. Yes, okay, great. All right, I'm going to start it again. I'm going to turn it up. And please enjoy, everyone, and jig and move around, and let's remember who we are.
Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Abandono de caracia. Vajanam Vachavakia. Janayata Mahivada. Atasunyam Dam Jagat Jagat. Atasunyam Dam Jagat Jagat Jagat. Remember who you are. 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 Namaste, Namaste, Namo. Cherie Devima. Namaste, Namaste, Devima. Devima. Namaste, Namaste, Namo. Cherie Shakti. Namaste, Namaste, Shakti, Shakti.
Beautiful.
Woohoo!
All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. It's nice to have a little bit of fun and lighten up. Yeah.
Absolutely. Who was
Thank you, Linda.
who was the musicians or whoever
I'm
put
muted,
that?
I think, Linda.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say put in the chat like the name of the group and whoever, in case people want to make that their theme song this week.
Yes, I will. Okay.
So if anybody has any questions, you can type them into the chat. If there's any last words from any of our beautiful practitioners of light. Don't you all love my dear sisters of light? Mwah! Y'all are so amazing. I'm so grateful and lucky to have all of you in my life and that you were here to share all of your light today. It was such a amazing Good Friday gathering of light. I'm just so happy right now. I just want to go, woo, go out there and dance in my backyard. So anyway, if there's any last words, Gwendolyn?
I don't know if I can get this in there that fast, but just so you know, I mix dances. I love dance events, and I have a Mixcloud link. Let me see if I can pull this off real fast. But I have dances that are like ecstatic dances with a lot more nonverbal songs, and then I also have song mixes, inspiring song mixes on Mixcloud. They're all free. And I've been doing this for 20 years, so I'm pretty good at finding some good juicy stuff too. So if you're looking for a chance to dance, If you don't get this from the link, let me get it up. Then you can also, I actually created a dance a couple weeks ago for this time. But you can also message me and I'll share. Let me see if I can get this link up real fast. But if you go to one of my links, then you can see other things I offer. And there's a whole bunch of, there's dances that are more like just for dancing. And then there's song mixes that are, here, let me get it. I got it. Okay. So there's song mixes that are just songs, like not so much like this is to dance to, and they're danceable songs, but they're like if you're needing inspiration. So I've been creating these over the years, and would love to share. They're a gift to those who want to keep moving and being our joy and being in our bodies in this process. Yeah.
So I want to let people know the link that Gwendolyn just shared. You want to make sure you click on it right now. It'll open up another window in either your phone or your iPad or on your computer. That way you save it or cut and paste it right now, because once we close down the Zoom, the chat goes away. There's also a way that you can also save the chat. So you can click on those little dots right there in that corner, and it should give you a choice to save the chat. It's right at the very top. You just click on that and it can save the chat to your computer. So anyway, hopefully that works.
Or you can message me too.
And I just want to mention again, if you like the heart meditation we only got a taste of, we're going to do an extended version on Sunday at 1 p.m. to prep you before Linda and Gwendolyn's awesome event later on in the day. So working on the body is really important. In addition to walking outside, doing a full set of yoga is awesome. So if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and message me and let me know if that's what you want to know about, or the collage gatherings that are going to be happening on Wednesday evenings. Thank you so much.
Tina, I just wanted to let everyone know Africa had to jump off because she has other astrology readings with clients right now, but she just wanted me to remind everybody, if you scroll up, you'll see that she shared a link so that you can sign up for one of her free astrology path readings. Wow, they're amazing. I've had one. I know Cherie had one. She did one for my daughter who's 15 that was just mind-blowing. So she's giving away a couple free more. So you want to get that, click on that link if you want to sign up for that. So anyway, any last other words of love before we close today?
Have an amazing Good Friday and happy Easter. Eat lots of Easter eggs and hot cross buns.
Cross buns. Yes, all those strange.
And chocolate.
Yeah, Easter eggs.
You have extra blessings to eat chocolate if needed, in whatever form it works for you.
Yes. I might go hide my own eggs and try to find them.
Have your daughter do it.
Yeah, exactly. I may do that. Well, I want everyone.
Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All of you have a beautiful day. Blessings. Send your loving light out to all your loved ones. Share this love today. We will send this out as a replay so that when people need an uplifting moment, they can just sit there and watch it, or have it be your movie night tonight with your family. So anyway, much love to everyone. Thank you to all you beautiful beings of light. Mwah! Thank you for your gifts. Much love, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Blessings.
Blessings.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
All my